We're ready to get the week off to a great... Great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Now here's Edwards, and there's the drive. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Green, a screen. Pass to Şengün. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Jumps up, and Towns slams it home.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Martin. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. Launches a three. Smith with the rebound. Johnson with it. Martin a screen. Johnson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Left side, Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Over to the wing. Now Johnson. Pass to Martin. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves ball. Into the lineup for the Timberwolves, C.J. McCollum.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now Tucker. Towns with room to shoot. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that. You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Clock at 6. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
and he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Smith. That three's off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. A minute 15 left now in the first quarter. For three, Allen. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Allen's got 5 points.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Towns on a screen. The shake. Allen can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to McCollum. Towns on a screen. McCollum with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And it's Green missing.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
McCollum outside. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
He got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Edwards for 3. Porter pulls it in. The Rockets trail.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
McCollum outside. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest. And consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And so Towns nails them both. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
McCollum right side. Back to Allen. Towns on a screen. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
Kyle Anderson. Torian Prince.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 9. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Tries again. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kaminsky. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. No good with the triple. And here are the Timberwolves. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Shot on the wing. Shot's good by McCollum. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And here's Tate outside. Pure from 3-point range. Tate's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McCollum. Allen in the high post. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Allen's got 8 points. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Kaminsky outside for 3. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-3 run. McCollum on the left side. Fires it. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Tate. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Reed. Back to Allen. Reed sets a screen. The 15-footer. McDaniels up top. Tucker with the ball. And another 3 from Minnesota.
We like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Kaminsky. Back to Porter. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Back to Johnson. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And here's Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 6 points.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Pass to Smith. Back to Johnson. Picked by Smith. Johnson with it. Picked up by Tucker. It's deflected.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
And here's Reed. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Reed. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels gotten his second bucket.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Back to Johnson. Smith outside. Now Green. Allen defending. From deep, Johnson. And another miss by Houston.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half. And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Inside. Allen with it. Green covering. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Here's McCollum. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Let's go with a 3. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 9.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's McCollum. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Marjanovic in the high post. No good that time. And some solid defense from Towns. .50 seconds left in the third. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
To the middle. McCollum with a steal. Edwards for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Lays out.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Towns. McCollum outside. Outside Edwards. Here's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
48.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's McCollum. Pass to Prince. McCollum outside. Now Allen from deep three-point range. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
McCollum with it. Pass to Allen. There's the three. That shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Johnson with it. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. McCollum with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Şengün. Outside Johnson. Back to Şengün. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. To the inside.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And the Timberwolves with possession. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. For 3, Allen. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Green. Smith outside. Outside, Green. Now Johnson. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the wing on the left. Prince can't hit. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
McCollum with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Şengün with it. Martin inside.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Now Edwards. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Tucker. Towns on a screen. Puts up a 3. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything